half the battle of cooking at home is actually having recipes to cook, and good recipes at that. Now, unless you have a bunch of recipes passed down by your grandma or your mom, you're probably like me and you're just kind of sitting around on the internet trying to find good recipes to cook because you do want to cook more, but you're kind of tired of just making egg sandwiches and bowls of cereal and grilled cheese and whatever your go-to is. Maybe you're tired of it. Maybe you just want to reconnect with cooking and figure out that skill. Now I realize that ChatGPT might actually be able to help with this. So today I want to check out a new plugin that the ChatGPT Plus users have access to. It's Tasty Recipes from the people at Buzzfeed. You know, Tasty, those viral overhead videos where they're cooking in the little pots and stuff. I'm sure you've seen the videos before. You know, you've definitely seen this little logo on videos before. Yeah, you can't really avoid them. You go to Reels, oh, here's some easy pocket ramen, you know, and it's going to take you through the whole process of making it. So I feel like Tasty knows what they're doing. They're a very trusted source for giving us recipes. So we're going to go in, we're going to try out using the Tasty plugin for ChatGPT and hopefully get a good AI sous chef. So we head over to ChatGPT, you know, we're going to go to the plugins. And then, of course, we got to go to the plugin store. So we're going to install Tasty Recipes. As you can see, make sure it's enabled here. So I've installed the plugin. I am just about getting ready to start my first prompt. But before I do so, I just want to let you know that if you want to replicate anything that I'm doing today in ChatGPT, you can hit that link down in the description. It's going to take you to a site called everydays.wtf. And I'm going to have all of the prompts that I use today and the process that I use today in a nice, easy copy and paste format. That way, you know, if you're ready to get back in the kitchen or you're just looking to get some recipes delivered right into your ChatGPT interface, then you can just head over to that link and get them in the most convenient format possible, copying and pasting and, you know, maybe just editing one or two words for your own dish purposes. So once again, that's everydays.wtf. It's in the link in the description. If you have any interest in having an AI sous chef that is going to help you save time, maybe some money, and help you become a better chef in general, then yeah, you're definitely going to want to go check the link out to make it nice and easy on yourself. So having said that, let's get into prompting this Tasty plugin. All right, so I just finished writing my prompt. It's a pretty dense prompt, but I really want to stress test this plugin and have it see if it can create an entire meal plan for me for the entire week. Because I think obviously an AI can help you find one meal. It's not that hard, and it can help you find a few meals, but can it take into account an entire week and satisfy your nutritional needs, your dietary restrictions, variety of vegetables, variety of tastes and flavors? This is really what I'm going for here. This is the entire prompt. Let's see what it comes back with. While that's doing its thing, once again, if you want to copy and paste that prompt, please just go down to the link in the description over to everydays.wtf. It's going to make this a whole lot easier on you to replicate and save a lot of time, but also an AI sous chef that's really going to take into account, you know, how much time you have to cook. What are some of your nutritional needs? Maybe what are some of your nutritional goals? What are also your dietary restrictions? So like I said, this prompt is pretty comprehensive, so let's see what this bad boy came up with. All right, here's a meal plan for the week, taking into account your time restrictions, cooking methods, dietary restrictions, and nutritional preferences. Day 1, in the crock pot, oat milk fettuccine. This quick and easy vegan pasta dinner comes together beautifully in just 30 minutes and all in one pot. Oat milk not only makes this dairy-free, but it creates a naturally creamy and rich sauce as it warms. Interesting. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Cool, so it takes me right to the recipe page where it's going to have all the ingredients, the preparation. Boom, definitely into that. Bone broth ramen, crock pot. So this protein pack recipe is perfect for a quick dinner. Now we got day 3, grilled meat and veggie bundles. Day 4, taco soup. Day 5, dairy-free chicken fettuccine alfredo. So it kind of sounds a little bit like the oat milk fettuccine, But nonetheless, oh, interesting. So we even got the recipes down here. I mean, that looks tasty. This looks interesting. This looks tasty. Tasty, tasty. All right. I'm actually into this. I think the most interesting part is that I gave it a time restriction and it really stuck to it. I said, hey, I only have 30 minutes of prep time I can give to a meal and 30 minutes of cook time, so an hour in total. And every single one of those recipes falls under that restriction. I also gave it dietary restrictions. I said, hey, I'm dairy free. Now, I'm not dairy free, but I just wanted to see, hey, is it going to mess up and give me a dairy meal? No, it didn't. I also said flavor profiles, I want it to be pretty different in terms of flavor profiles. And outside of 2 of the dishes, we have really 4 completely different flavor profiles. So I'd say so far so good. I mean, I like it a lot. I would definitely continue to re-roll it until I got 5 dishes that maybe I really thought were the ones. But I do want to try one more thing. Now, I'm a crock pot fiend, as I probably shared before. I've got a pretty dense list of crock pot meals. Now I want to just see if it can come up with a whole crock pot week with a bunch of different recipes. So I'm going to tamper with this prompt just a little bit to see, hey, can you make me a crock pot aficionado this week? All right, so I changed up the prompt just a little bit to fit what exactly I want to be cooking with this week, which is a crock pot. I think the easiest thing to cook with. Interesting. So first we got day 1, the elevated hamburger helper. Day 2, slow cooked Asian pork. Okay. Day 3, instant pot lasagna. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Day 4, taco soup. I think we saw that one before, but it must be good if they're bringing it back up. And day 5, low carb Mediterranean chicken and tomato by Kevin Curry. All right, let's look at these pictures. I mean, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good, and that looks good. All right, I think we figured out how to prompt this thing correctly. Really, you want to dial in that cooking method and say, hey, this is what I want to cook with, and this is how much time I want to dedicate to cooking. And then you add in all the different nutrients that you're looking to utilize. I would even go a little bit deeper and say, hey, these are the proteins I have. These are the things I have in my fridge. And really just getting even more detail oriented, because it's clear that this plugin can actually pick up on those details that you provide to it and succeed at it and excel at actually listening to what you're asking it to do. I'd say overall that the Tasty plugin is definitely a go. I think that whether you're someone who's just short on time but wants to cook more, maybe you want to be more in control of your own food that you're putting into your body, maybe you just want to get back in the kitchen and learn some new skills and re-hone those skills that maybe you once had. I think that having an AI sous chef like this it's very important, and I think it's also very powerful. So as I said, I have really dialed in this prompt. I'm happy with the results. I'm actually very thrilled by the results. And so if you want to replicate these, you feel like having an AI sous chef would really be helpful for you, then click the link down in the description. It's going to take you to a page where you can just have, the beautiful AI prompt already written for you. You can just copy and paste it. And, if you want to change a few things, you got that option. If you want to just replicate exactly what I did, then it's there for you. So you don't have to kind of waste time playing around with the AI and getting the most out of having, the AI sous chef in your kitchen with you. So that's all I've got for today. I think that Tasty, good job here. I'm very intrigued to see how you continue to improve this tool. I think this is a great marketing tool for you, but aside from that, it seems like it's going to be very helpful to me in my pursuit of taking control of what I'm eating again. So if you enjoyed it, as always, please just hit that like button, maybe subscribe if you want to see what I have coming tomorrow. But outside of that, continue to stay curious, experimenting with AI, and let's take control of this thing.